Welcome to Geekers Podcast, Episode 4. I'm Dustin Cernock.
I'm Tanner Badenfield.
And
Tyler.
He's gonna...
He doesn't even want to get introduced.
Nope, doesn't even want to get introduced at all.
Jump in there.
Alright,
I'm Tyler.
our underground artist for our even episode this time is our friend Tyler Radabaugh. And if you're from around town, you know you're like, oh, underground artist, I've never even seen him play the show.
He hasn't.
He hasn't yet, but he's getting ready to. He writes music, and he is a good writer.
Thanks.
You guys like me. But yeah, so Tyler, tell us a little bit about yourself. Speak up and move your arm out of your face. Come on, bro.
I'm just a kid trying to get by in the world, man.
You're not a kid. You're 22 years old.
Yeah,
I'm 22.
22-year-old man.
I'm just a guy trying to get by, work my ass off, strum a little guitar, drink a lot, and hang out with some good friends.
Does the drinking influence your music? Since you say you drink a lot.
Yes, it does.
He has a lyric that's like the Nickelback lyric. They have that lyric where it's like something about down at the bottom of a bottle or whatever.
Yeah.
See, I've never even heard that song.
That is the biggest lie I think I might have ever heard in my life.
I don't listen to Nickelback.
I don't give a fuck if you listen to Nickelback. Every person's heard that song, I'm sure.
Is it Photograph?
No, it's not Photograph. It's like one of their big ones, though.
This photograph.
It's not that one.
Alright, so yeah, you're a big drinker and it influences your... Do you write whenever you're drunk, or do you just get drunk and then, like... wait, do you get drunk and then the next day you're hungover and write with that, or what goes on?
So basically you're saying I write while I have the whiskey shits?
What I'm saying is, do you write... Yeah, sure, fine, fuck you.
I played guitar on the shitter while I had the whiskey shits. But
Okay,
So did
do you
Dimebag. Well, I don't know about the whiskey shits, but Dimebag Darrell played his guitar on the toilet.
Yeah.
I think Tanner's told me that before, and I played in there, and it's good acoustics.
Yeah.
It really is.
Are you talking about your farts or the guitar right now?
So, but is it like, do you get drunk and write, or what? Or do you think of things when you're drunk and remember them?
I usually, just strum a few chords, and then I jerk off, write some lyrics. I mean, as bad as that sounds, that's
Are
my
you
process.
drunk?
A little.
Okay. God damn it, I hate you. Alright.
Does your cum shoot right into the air?
Depends how many times I beat off that day, really.
Alright. One of the things we like to talk about here is movie news. And let's go into some interesting topics. We haven't talked about Gal Gadot yet, have we? We did.
We did,
but let's talk about this. She is confirmed on some international news program that she will be signed on for 3 movies. And she's getting paid a shit ton of money for them.
I'm really upset about all of this.
She's getting signed on for Superman vs. Batman, of course, Justice League, and a standalone Wonder Woman movie. What are your thoughts, Tyler?
I really haven't seen any of her movies.
Well, welcome to the world.
Yeah.
So I don't
supermodel.
know. I hope she does good. I mean,
Well, yeah, that's a hope.
versus Superman.
But the thing is with Zack Snyder, is like, he's like, oh, I gotta shock people.
Yeah, can we skip the Gal Gadot shit? Can we get on to what else has been announced?
Oh, okay.
I guess it was today.
Alright, well, let's talk about, I can't remember the actor's name, and someone will have to correct me, but he's the voice actor of Scar in Lion King, has been announced as...
He got an Oscar for some movie also.
Yeah, he's Alfred. So
he plays Alfred.
I can be cool with that.
Perfect.
Yeah, he's old enough, he's a well-trained actor.
I saw a picture of him, and he's like, and the voice of Scar. So
yeah,
I think that's
once again, I don't remember who the voice of Scar was.
Lex Luthor has been cast.
Jesse Eisenberg?
Jesse Eisenberg is Lex Luthor.
I don't like it. I don't see him as Lex Luthor. I mean, the Social Network was all right, I guess.
It's great.
That's what everyone's gonna say whenever they comes to Jesse Eisenberg, though. They're gonna
say he's like one layered. Like
what people are gonna say about him is that he is a little bit better Michael Cera. That's what I feel like a lot of people get from it. That's what I kind of get from him too. Is like he has that same Michael Cera.
They say, oh, he's like one dimensional is what they say.
Yeah. And like, I don't want to put Michael Cera in the box of one-dimensional, and neither him
I don't
too.
think Jesse Eisenberg either, but Lex Luthor, that's just a very weird casting choice to me.
Very young.
You know,
I mean, like they are going with like the younger people for like the heroes and stuff.
Well, Superman's like in his 30s.
Yeah.
Batman's supposed to be older. How old's Ben Affleck?
Like
40?
Yeah, he's in his
something?
40s, but yeah, how old's Jesse Eisenberg? Like
20s? No, he's probably 30 something. No,
he's probably approaching 30.
Yeah, he's probably approaching 30.
Yeah.
I can look it up.
I'll
put my phone over there.
But like, so it's a weird
Tyler,
situation.
our
Like
guest.
our guest, look it up. But yeah, it's a really weird situation. Like, okay, what were they thinking at all? Is he gonna shave his head?
I don't know.
I saw a picture of them where they deleted his hair.
We're gonna get rid of the fro.
Dude, his
I
hair,
read something.
he looks
that,
weird bald.
Lex Luthor
sure.
wasn't originally supposed to be bald. Just the guy who wrote the words for the comics actually confused him and his henchmen.
Nope. What happened was
All right.
the kryptonite made him bald. Him and Superman were friends. That's why in Smallville is one of the one things they got right.
Is that really what happened?
Yeah, in the Superboy comics back in the day, because they had Superman go and like, you know, whenever it came out, then like a little bit later, Superboy, which was about Clark Kent in Smallville. And him and Lex were friends, and then Lex, you know, got some kryptonite on him, and
Actually,
then
he's
it
30.
turned him into.
Okay, he's 30.
It gave him like a cancer, and he got, you know, all his hair loss and stuff. And he's like, I fucking hate you. Like, this is from your home planet. I fucking hate you.
That's kind of harsh.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing with Lex. So are they gonna give? Is he gonna? Even if he has hair, is he gonna get cancer from this and then start hating him? Because Zach already said in that thing with Kevin Smith, he's like, he refers to Superman as an alien. He loves calling him an alien. The character of Lex.
Yeah.
So what's going to go on? And now that it's been pushed to 2016, which that's another thing, is now no longer coming out 2015. It's coming out 2016. What is the whole plan with this Lex now?
I don't know.
Is there even going to be a major villain other than Lex?
Fuck.
All I know is Lex Luthor and Superman Red Sun is the shit.
Oh yeah, well of course. Okay, well let's get back to you for a bit. You are a geek like us. You were one of our best friends, and you're very into comic books. What is the comic books that interest you the most?
I really like Daredevil. I also really liked the Infinity series. Constantine's one of my favorites.
Okay.
Really is. And
Vertigo or the DC line, or both of them, just any type of Constantine.
anything with Constantine, really.
And you used to be a fan of the movie, but since you started reading Constantine, you aren't as much of a fan, right?
That movie's shit now. Keanu Reeves just...
That movie rules. It makes Constantine cooler than he ever was.
Tanner the wild card.
You know who I'd really like to see play Constantine? Me and you've had a discussion about this before. But just to get that old British bastard factor in there.
Patton Oswalt.
Hugh Laurie, I think he'd do a good job.
Oh, dude, House is one of the best shows that was on television ever.
It was on television.
Yeah, I mean, because it's not on TV anymore.
I know, but you were about to say on television. It seemed
Yeah.
like.
Hey, I was. I fucked up. I got a speech impediment.
Don't blame it on that.
I mean, like, I just read online, you know, that about Constantine, that he was actually based off Sting. Like, they wanted him to look like Sting, and I just thought that was cool.
What interests you about
Sting the musician?
Because you're
Yeah.
Lame.
you're also into like the Vertigo characters that now, because the New 52 and the Flashpoint Paradox got blended into the DC universe. You're into those darker characters like Swamp Thing as well and stuff.
Yes.
What
Swamp
draws you?
Thing, thank you for showing me that, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause, like I've noticed that like you weren't as into those dark characters, but since I showed you, those become like your favorites. What draws you to those dark characters?
I don't know. I guess it's just like the story behind them, man. They have to overcome a lot of shit, or they just don't give a shit.
And Spider-Man doesn't.
Spider-Man did come over a lot of shit, but it's just like the creepiness to it, you know. It reminds me a lot of like a Terry Brooks novel that I read that was just really dark. I don't know.
Hobbit.
Well, I can agree that, like, okay, yeah, they do have to overcome a line. Like Tanner said, like, Spider-Man has to too. And that's what draws me more to those characters.
Yeah.
But the little faction of these dark characters, like Swamp Thing's one of my favorite characters of all time. The thing that draws me is that creepiness factor. Like, I love the dark aspect behind it, you know?
Yeah. Well, and, like, a lot of them, like, the further he gets away from... closer he gets to the decaying stuff. It's been a while since I've read it, like a couple months, but he loses his power, like the further away he goes from his home. And it's just like he's super badass over here, nobody can touch him, and then, you know, he's on a mission and he's fucking shit, you know, and he still wins.
So are you a Marvel, DC, or indie guy?
That's a tough choice. I really like Marvel a lot. I do. Probably a little bit more than DC.
There we go.
I do like Dark Horse comics, however, because they do a lot of Star Wars.
Well, guess who has Star Wars now?
Yeah, in 2015, Marvel's going to be the one putting them all out.
Because of Disney. Bastards. But I'm going to have to go with Marvel.
Well, didn't, like, Star Comics or some shit do the original Star Wars?
I think so, yeah. I mean, something like that. I mean, you know, well, I mean, it's like...
It wasn't Marvel at first.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But, yeah, dude, Star Wars is my shit.
Yeah, you're a huge Star Wars fan. What do you think of J.J. Abrams directing the new Star Wars film?
I think he'll do good. I'm really excited to see how it goes. I just hope Chewbacca doesn't die, you know?
What news do you know of the Star Wars films, Tanner?
The script's done.
The script is done, yes.
The script is done?
Oh, Michael Fassbender's in talks, maybe, for a role?
Yes. Michael B. Jordan is in talks.
Some other people, but I don't remember their names. I'm a fuck up.
I'm really excited to see the cameos from some of the older Star Wars characters.
Oh, of course. And JJ announced, you know, he said that he's going to focus it more on these older characters just to give us one last chance with them, you know?
Yeah. I'm really excited to see Harrison Ford as Han motherfucking Solo again. Shoot,
I hope he dies.
Oh, why would you wish that upon
I
Han
hope
Solo?
that Luke goes evil. Doesn't that happen?
I think...
Luke actually turns to the dark side and then comes back to the light, sets up the new Jedi Order, so on and so on and so on.
Well, I just think Han Solo should go out like a fucking badass.
Oh, yeah.
Crash the Millennium Falcon into, like...
A Sith.
Just one Sith.
Into a whole planet.
Yeah, a whole planet? What's he... What do you guys think?
Like he's gonna leave like...
You think something really small, like a fucking
Well, dude,
planet.
I'm thinking he's like gonna
The whole
save
planet
Chewie or
has
Is
something.
it like another Death
He
Star
just
where
crashes
it just
into
has,
Tatooine.
like, one fuck up?
No, he's going and he's going for the Ewok planet and they're all scurrying around and he turns and he breaks the fourth
Indoor?
wall. He breaks the fourth wall and he goes, "Yeah, you know you want this." And then fucking crashes into the Ewoks. Even though I don't have a problem with the Ewoks, a lot of people do.
Yeah, but how about we see like a room, like they clone Jar Jar Binks, and then we see a room full of like his severed heads, just like
Dude,
all of his heads are severed because they cloned him so many times and chopped
And
his head
Han's
off.
just-
what if
covered in
JJ's
his
just
blood.
like I just want to do all the fan fiction ever and I just kill Jar Jar in the first scene. I destroy the planet Ewoks.
Have a Sith rape his skull.
I have all the ghosts show up, and it's actually an old man instead of fucking Anakin Skywalker.
Hayden Christensen.
Christensen.
Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker get lost on an island,
Hod shoots
and then they
first.
figure out they're dead.
Hod shoots someone first, then he looks at the screen and goes, "Told you."
That would be the greatest thing ever, I think. Greedo can suck a dick. Han shot first. For all of you who don't know, you need to know.
Alright, but yeah, let's get back to that Lex Luthor thing. Alright, guys, thoughts on it. Who did y'all want? Tanner, who did you want for Lex Luthor? Like, in the running, people that were in the running and, you know, people that you just wanted in general.
I wanted Kevin Spacey again.
Really?
I like Kevin Spacey.
He was my favorite part of Batman or Superman Returns.
Alright.
He fucking ruled. I would have loved for him to be Lex Luthor again. And then in the running, I didn't know he was until you told me. But Michael C. Hall?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
You know what? I'm just going to throw a wild card out there. Someone I want to see play this.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell, yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres. Why not, you know?
Oh my god.
No, but who do you want, really?
Who do I want? I actually really wanted Kevin Spacey. I thought he did a great job.
Yeah, I mean, he did a great job, but, like, since we know that he wasn't going to go with that, I had to think, like, of course I wanted Michael C. That was my main one, Michael C. Hall. And then they said Joaquin Phoenix, and I was like, oh, that was good, too.
Joaquin, yeah.
He'd be good.
He'd be good.
Because, like, I loved his character in Gladiator.
Then Lex Luthor could sing Ring of Fire.
Hell yeah. And he could fuck his phone.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have gone with that. Mark Strong, I thought would have been good too. Anything with Jesse Eisenberg.
Bryan Cranston,
yeah.
Badass.
Oh, dude, Bryan Cranston.
But what is this shit of Jesse Eisenberg? And like,
It's a wild card, dude.
you know, people say that there's this new movie hidden Sundance called The Double, and it's like he has to play two different characters, and people are like, oh, if you see that, you'll understand. Like, he can do this. But
I doubt I'll understand.
I still do, yeah. I'll be like, I feel like I'll see that movie and be like, oh, he's a good actor, but still at the same time, be like, I don't know if he can get the evil of Lex.
Yeah, and I feel like this isn't a Heath Ledger. Like, I don't think he's gonna come out and be like,
Oh yeah. No, it's not like with Ben Affleck where we were like trying to support him, saying, you know, same people said the same thing about Heath.
yeah.
This isn't that same situation. This
is Zack Snyder was sitting in the fucking casting room. Wild card. Fucking threw it out there.
Yeah. I mean, look at Sucker Punch. The best actor of that movie was John Hammond. He had the littlest part. Like, what the fuck is he doing with his life? He cast all these women who were pretty much nobodies. Like, let's be honest, they were pretty much nobodies. And that's one of the reasons why that movie failed. It looked amazing, but it was a stupid plot. I'm worried about everything because of him. He makes terrible decisions. And now David Goyer's not even a part of it. Because he's working he's working on Sandman with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. So that's happening. That's another big movie news.
One thing I did read is they're going to try and keep it as true to the comic as possible, the Sandman.
Oh, yeah. And that'll be awesome. I mean, I trust Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That's one of his favorite characters. I trust David Goyer with any comic book, especially whenever it comes to those darker characters.
Yeah.
I trust any Neil Gaiman property being turned into a movie or TV, anything. But if David Goyer's not there for it anymore, even though Ben Affleck brought the Argo writer on, I'm just still worried just because of all Zack Snyder.
Meet my kids.
What?
That's what Ben Affleck said, like, when he brought in the Argo writer.
Meet my kids.
Meet my kids. Try and listen to another podcast that drops a fucking Mighty Morphin Power Ranger reference.
Hell yeah. Tanner, you got any more movie news?
Well, they had released, I think, like last night or today, I can't remember, the first part, like the first half or so of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Super Bowl spot. And it shows a part in the trailer.
This isn't a spoiler. It's been on TV. It's going to be on TV. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be in the TV spot.
Let's recognize real quick for the podcast rules, and we'll have to bring them up on later episodes. But for spoilers, I would say that if it's a commercial on TV or a trailer,
it's not a spoiler.
It's not a spoiler. And 2 years for movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give it that. Let's give it a 2-year zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's a part in the towards the end of the first half of this trailer or this TV spot that it shows Spider-Man on top of this tower-like thing, and it's like a glass roof top, and Gwen Stacy's just falling from the sky, and he jumps up, catches her, and they fall down, and he throws his body to where he takes the blunt force, and he smashes through the glass, and they're falling, and she's wearing an outfit a lot similar to the outfit she's wearing in the issue where she dies.
Yes, sir.
And there's another spot in the first trailer they released where it shows Spider-Man frantically like jumping down onto like this clock grind like gear thing and webbing downward. And that building they fall into, it looks like there's a bunch of gears for like a big clock or something in there. And so I'm wondering if that's where Gwen Stacy's gonna die.
You could always rely on Tanner for the Spider-Man news. It's that you just like you told me that today, but it still blows my mind even hearing it again. Just like going from that trailer to this little TV spot and connecting it all.
Yeah.
And let's even throw in that Emma Stone in a radio interview said, you know, they're trying to keep Gwen's story as close to the comics as possible.
Yeah, and before, like, you know, like a year or so ago, I think, she said in an interview that, like, she wants to tell Gwen's story. Like, she knows Peter's the one that webs her, it cracks her neck or something, you know what I mean? Like, she's aware of that, and she wants that to be told because that's another fucking tragedy of Peter Parker's story. Like, that's, you know, like, yeah, his fucking, like, first love, she dies, but it's how she dies that is really bad.
Yeah. What, Tyler?
What's his name? His character in the new Spider-Man.
His character? Or the actor?
Yeah, the character from Spider-Man.
Peter Parker?
Electric.
Oh, Electro?
Electro.
Okay, mine. I've been drinking Canadian Mist. My bad. The fight scene in some of those trailers looks like it's gonna be incredible.
It's gonna be badass. There's a lot of people bitching, saying the special effects look like it's a video game.
Yeah.
But I want to say, how real do fucking video games look nowadays most of the time? You know what I mean? They look real, but also you're not watching it on the big screen.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be, if you watch it in a movie theater, it's going to look a lot better.
Oh, definitely.
Rhino looks pretty cool.
Yeah, they need to show more Rhino, damn it, in these commercials. I want to see Paul Giamatti.
I was happy.
I think he's such a small role, though, in the movie. That's why they're not showing so much.
Yeah, maybe. But, oh, dude. Okay, if Electro's the one that drops Gwen, I will be very upset.
Yeah.
If Harry Green Goblin is the one that does it, I'll feel a little better about it. Yeah. I would, you know, obviously, I want it to be Norman.
Yeah.
But if it's Harry, if it's Billy Goblin, I'll be alright with it.
I liked Willem Dafoe's Norman.
I loved William Dafoe as Norman Osborn.
I'm already gonna go ahead and say, like,
one of my favorites.
I'm gonna, like, if I'm watching the movie and this factor happens, I'm going to say that it's gonna be Harry who throws her. If she cheats on Peter with Harry and then she ends up pregnant, Harry throws her. Because isn't it?
She ends up with Norman. Yeah.
So, if that happens, let's just go ahead and say it's gonna be Harry, and I would prefer that over Electro. But
yeah, if it's Electro, because, like, you're turning, like, Electro's, like, yeah, he's a kind of big spider villain, but he's not one of the top ones.
Oh, no.
He really isn't. And you're going to take something away from the Green Goblin.
Exactly.
That makes the Green Goblin one of his biggest nemesis.
Yeah.
And give it to Electro.
Yeah. And if you're going with the Ultimate Spider-Man universe, like, I've read a lot of those, but I don't remember really.
Well, if you're going with the Ultimate Spider-Man universe, Carnage kills her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. I don't remember Gwen being
and then
in that.
Becomes her. And then she's alive.
Really?
Some shit like that, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
Your precious Ultimate Spider-Man.
Sometimes it gets weird, man. I love it.
You know.
616, bro.
What?
616.
I feel like I haven't seen enough Willem Dafoe movies.
It's the Amazing Spider-Man. It's the universe. 616 universe. Huh?
I feel like I haven't seen enough Willem Dafoe movies.
I've seen...
Oh, are you talking about because he was Green Goblin and Tobey Maguire?
Yeah. I just feel like I need to see more Willem Dafoe movies. I thought he did great in the movies I've seen him in.
Yeah, he's great, dude.
Yeah.
He's the man. Boondock Saints.
In the other news, there was the X-Men Empire covers.
Yeah, alright, let's talk about Quicksilver real quick.
Let's not talk about Quicksilver.
No, let's talk about Evan Peters as Quicksilver.
He looks awful.
As the biggest not fan of American Horror Story, I can tell you right now, he doesn't fit in period pieces at all, because in the second season he doesn't really fit in that well. And in this, I'm pretty sure he's set in the past area. He already doesn't fit in. And then with his stupid hair, if you look at the Empire magazine things, his stupid fucking hair.
His hair looks dumb.
And his goggles?
Outfit is dumb, yeah, everything.
I'm pretty sure his shirt
I have
says
another problem
Quicksilver.
with just Quicksilver is the fact that you're going to fucking... I mean, it's not, like, confirmed that they did this, but everybody basically feels like they were fucked over Marvel by throwing in Quicksilver.
Oh, definitely.
If you're going to do that, why not do it right and have him be Magneto's kid?
Exactly.
They've not said anything. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be Magneto's kid.
Well, he's standing next to Michael Fassbender, and it's like, what the fuck's going on there? Did he have a kid? And are you going to tell me... Don't tell me that the speed made him grow, because that's a ripoff of DC with Kid Flash.
Damn.
Damn.
Okay, there's the issue also of the Future Sentinel. I think it was the last one they revealed.
Oh, yeah.
The Future Sentinel. He looks badass if he's Nimrod.
Yeah.
If he's not Nimrod and that's just what all the Future Sentinels look like, I'm going to be a little more upset. He looks like fucking Slender Man. But he also, like, he kind of, I can see Nimrod in his, like, Nimrod features from it.
Mm-hmm.
And Nimrod is, like, basically the Ultra Sentinel. Like, he's the fucking badass Sentinel. And he looked pretty fucking big. Like, in that picture, there's a car under his foot that's, like, smashed, and he looks pretty big in comparison.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
I don't know if that one's gonna be taller than the old Sentinel or not.
Well, since we're on Marvel, man, you remember how fun that Deadpool game was?
Yeah, Deadpool game was fun.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll get a bit X Factor. Has anyone seen the Ninja Turtles?
Dude, I'm excited.
Has anyone seen what the Ninja Turtles are going to look like?
Yes.
Are you talking about, like, that artwork that was kind of released or whatever?
Yeah.
Are you talking about this?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks...
All right.
If that is what they are going to look like, they look bad.
And did you see Shredder?
Yeah,
Shredder.
people are up Shredder. They say he looks like Megatron.
No, I don't think that at all. And whatever someone was describing him on the internet, I didn't like it. But the way I saw him in that, I thought it looked awesome.
He looks fucking mean, dude.
If anyone watched
fuck shit up.
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series, that was the more serious one that was on Fox Kids later
like
on.
the 2003 one?
Yeah.
I watched some of it. I have an action figure.
He kind of reminds me of that Shredder.
Yeah, that one was pretty fucking mean looking too. He looks like ultra mean though. Like he looks like a fucking bad dude.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm down with it. I'm down with those turtles. I'm not down with Megan Fox still as April O'Neil. I'm still not as down with...
Dude, you gotta have some eye candy. Come on.
Michael Bay is the producer, right?
I think so. And I know it's
he's not,
his company or his like production.
It's not the director, and the director hasn't said shit about it. And Michael Bay is the only one saying anything about it. Where's this director at?
Who's the director again? I remember he's done something like he did. Was he the guy that did Texas Chainsaws? The like prequel to the new one or whatever.
That's a possibility. I'm not really sure, man. I don't know anything about it, really. The thing is, Michael Bay's the only one saying anything. It really upsets me.
Yeah, what the fuck's this director to it?
Well, we got another thing from those Empire magazines. There's an article in there that talks about the Gambit standalone movie that's coming out. And guess who's playing Gambit? He's already signed up and is stoked to play him. Channing Tatum.
I don't see that.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna piss off.
I just don't see it.
He said he grew up in Louisiana and he knows these Cajun people and he can bring a Cajun accent and it's one of his favorite characters.
Yeah, it's Jonathan Liebesman or some shit.
Oh, the director of the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, he directed Darkness Falls, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, Battle Los Angeles, Wrath of the Titans.
Huh.
And now he's doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Nice. Alright, so what do you think of Channing Tatum as Gambit, Tanner? I think he's proved himself a bit over the years.
Yeah.
I just don't know, man. It's one of those I'm gonna have to go see.
I know it's gonna piss my cousin Josh off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Gambit's like one of his favorites, and he hates Channing Tatum.
Ah, damn. Well, we got a little bit more movie news here. M. Night Shyamalan and Bruce Willis are teaming up again for another movie.
Fuck, make it Unbreakable too.
No. Apparently, it's a movie.
No.
Apparently it's a movie. I don't know what it's called, but M. Night Shyamalan wrote it a long time ago before, like, he was that big. And it's a movie without a twist.
Wait, there's no
Bullshit.
twist?
There's no twist, apparently, yet. I mean, as the script was. Who knows what he's going to go with now. But it's apparently about a man who loses his wife, and, you know, he's been a liar his whole life. Like, he's always breaking all these promises to her. And one of his promises to her is that they were going to walk around the world, you know, and she dies, so he keeps that promise, and he goes walking around the world. And it's M. Night Shyamalan directing, and it's Bruce Willis, and, you know, they made Sixth Sense, which is the movie that put him in that magazine where they said that he might be the next Spielberg as a director. And then he made Unbreakable, which still is amazing. And even though those movies I don't think are that good, The Village has a cult following now, Lady in the Water has a cult following. Like, so I think Signs was okay.
Signs was okay, yeah.
I liked Signs.
Yeah.
I didn't get the
Happening is my favorite comedy.
It was weird.
But I think it could be good if him, even though I hate Bruce Willis as a person, I think that maybe if he comes out with, if they're working together again, it's Bruce saying, you know, I want to get back to being a real actor again.
Yeah.
Like, you know, not being such a dick. I want to get in more serious roles. And then I think it's M. Night Shyamalan saying, I want to get back to where I started.
You know, I enjoyed the Red and Red.
Oh, I love Red.
That.
But what I don't like is that Bruce Willis will say, he's like, I was just there for a paycheck. Like, I don't give a fuck about that movie.
Huh.
That's my problem with it. And it's like, okay, so now I know that you didn't give your full, and I want to see your full.
That really pisses me off. Now I wish I wouldn't have rented that. Fuck you, Bruce Willis.
Vin Diesel is doing another Triple X movie.
What?
Yeah.
I thought his character died.
Did he die?
I thought they had said, like, I don't know, I'm not for sure on it or anything, but I thought they had maybe said something in the second one, like, that he died.
Oh, I haven't seen State of the Union.
I saw it when it first came out, like, to rent and shit. Me and my uncle saw it. It was fucking, I liked it. William Dafoe's in that, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god.
Willem Dafoe's in that. Boondock Saints.
Oh yeah, dude, he rules in that.
Alright, so, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Triple X.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a good movie, but I used to watch that movie
It's a fun movie.
when I was younger,
Mhm.
and like what fuck, the guy that plays Andre in the League.
Yeah.
He says in the League at one point he brings up Triple X and he's like he's like the action James Bond. And it kind of is, dude. Yeah. He fucking jumps a Corvette off a bridge and then uses a parachute, flies down.
Damn it.
Glides down. He fucking goes to Russia, fucks some Russian bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking kills some Russians.
I don't know, man. That's a tall order, dude. James Bond's James Bond, dude.
I'm not saying he's better than James Bond. I'm saying like he's the action James Bond because that came before.
Yeah. Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
James Blonde. Can't even drive a stick.
Alright. Oh my god. Alright. Any Captain Underpants fans here?
Fuck yeah.
We're getting a Captain Underpants movie.
Yes, we are.
And guess who is playing Captain Underpants?
Oh, Ed Helms.
Ed Helms. And as, I don't know his name right now, but I'm sorry, the black kid, Kevin Hart.
Is it Jimmy or some shit?
Some shit. And the white kid is the guy who cleans the fishbowl in Wolf of Wall Street.
The guy who cleans the fishbowl in Wolf of Wall Street.
And the guy playing the villain, Mr. Poopy Pants? Nick Kroll.
Nick Kroll.
Getting some work.
Oh shit. Hell yeah.
And he's also going to be in Sausage Party, which is
what?
The Sausage Party, which is the new R-rated animated feature from Seth Rogen and James Franco.
Fuck.
Huh.
Yes, sir. And it's about a sausage who loses his way in the market, like in the food market, and like it's overnight, and he has to make his way back to his aisle.
That's fucking funny.
I think we're the only people who support that. The only people doing movie stuff who are like stoked for Sausage Party.
Fucking, God, I was gonna say something before Sausage Party. Fucking Sausage Party. It might have had to do with... No, I wasn't talking about it, but like they're doing the interview or whatever, James Franco. I wanted to bring up Judd Apatow's new movie.
Oh yeah, go for it.
that he's doing a new movie, and it's with Amy Schumer. I'm pretty sure it was like her idea or some shit, and like she was like, I think she like is the main writer. It says he's credited, he's writing it too, but he's directing it, producing it, of course, and Bill Hader's in talks to play like one of the main guys, called Trainwreck.
Wow. So Judd Apatow with Amy Schumer. I mean, I'm going to go and say Amy Schumer is one of my favorite female comedians, like which ones.
Oh yeah,
She's
she's
funny.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
She's
funny.
fine as hell.
Dude.
I think she's hot.
Oh yeah, I
She
mean,
is.
So
And with Judd?
I think she's funny. Yeah, and with Judd, oh my god.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then Bill Hader. Finally, since like it's his biggest thing since leaving SNL. I mean, it's a fucking Judd Apatow movie. This guy is like the Martin Scorsese of comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He is my favorite.
Same here.
He is unbelievable.
He makes great shit.
Yeah.
Is anyone here a fan of Elizabeth Banks?
Yes.
Anyone here a fan of Pitch Perfect?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a great show.
Tanner?
Haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it.
You need to see it.
She's a
I'm not
character
gonna
in that.
say anything. I'm just gonna.
She's
say
a minor character in the first one. Hopefully her character's going to be bigger in this next one, but she is directing her film directorial debut because she directed something for movie 43, but this is her actual film directorial debut. Debut is Pitch Perfect 2. Any thoughts on that?
I'm excited.
I mean, it's a comedy movie, and she's one of the best comedian actresses out there.
And she was like a minor character.
Yeah.
They should give her the
Yeah.
next Hunger Games movie.
Oh, God.
She was a minor character in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like a supporting character, kind of.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I still haven't seen the second Hunger Games.
I haven't either.
I
dude.
haven't either. I've
Catching
heard great
Fire.
things about it.
Yeah, I heard it's great. Hobbit, Desolation
Jennifer
Small,
Lawrence,
ruled.
The
Yes.
dirty things I do to her.
Jesus, Tyler.
Dirty.
All right, Tyler.
Dirty.
So let's get back onto you.
On to you. Lay down.
Lay down. It's kind of hard to talk to you because you haven't even played any shows or anything. Like, why is that? What keeps you from playing shows whenever you keep on writing music?
I just don't think I'm good enough, man.
How many full songs do you have?
You just don't think you're good enough.
How you gonna know?
songs, probably 4 or 5.
You can play a
Ask
4
me how many I remember.
3.
2.
That's fucked up. How you gonna know if you're not good enough until you play and people throw lettuce at you?
You know, I like lettuce.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that's what they do. They throw tomato and lettuce and shit. If
Well,
you're bad.
you know, I will. I'll probably pick up a piece of lettuce and eat it, and then cry
While you're eating the lettuce?
while I'm eating the lettuce,
And they're just still throwing shit at you?
and ask for some ranch.
Would you give up
Jesus
music?
Christ.
Would I give up music? No.
Would you move to Seattle?
Maybe.
They'd probably like you more down there.
Oh, definitely.
Not like as a person, but your music.
Oh, thanks.
All right, we got something going
Not a
on.
compliment.
We got something going on. We're gonna get back to movie news since you're gonna be a depressing bastard.
Have you guys heard about the Rise Against Fest? Rise Above Fest with Seether, Motorhead, Blackstone Cherry, and Trivium?
No.
What a very weird combination of bands.
Yeah.
It's even got Avenged Sevenfold and a couple other
Okay,
bands.
see, that upsets me, but, like, the first 4 bands you just named, I would go to a show they're all playing, of course.
Yeah, the only problem is it's in Maine.
Is Motorhead opening up for Seether?
No, I think they're opening up for Motorhead.
Okay,
That's
good.
okay, yeah.
God
in
should
that
always
line,
be-
it should go Blackstone, Trivium, Seether, Motorhead.
I mean, who?
Just because I like Seether.
I mean, who makes God open up for them? Let's be real here.
I bet Motorhead would open up for Metallica,
Well, I mean, yeah, but
but
God
I don't
damn
think
it.
Metallica would let them. All of them but Lars. Lars would be like, yeah, go for it.
All right, so any Rosario Dawson fans here?
Yes, dude.
She's coming back to Clerks 3.
Clerks 3. She signed on?
She signed on for Clerks
Has
3.
Jeff Anderson signed on yet?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we got to make sure. We got to make sure he's there for it.
Yeah. If he's not Randall, I'll shit everywhere. I'll
Oh,
be
God,
Randall.
yeah.
I'll be Randall.
And Stan Lee has a part in it.
Yeah.
But Stan Lee will not be in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, he didn't. He wasn't a part of it.
Well, also
That
whenever
disappoints me a
whenever
little.
he was asked, he said, "Who is that?"
He was in it. He wasn't in another one too.
Well, he said he doesn't want to be in like the Wolverine and stuff because Lin Wayne created that character.
Yeah.
So that should be who in it.
So he wasn't in the Wolverine.
Nuh-uh. And then,
But I think there was one before that. I know he wasn't in any of the Blades, but like
he wasn't in Punisher.
yeah, okay.
Either one.
Punisher.
I just feel, and that makes sense to me. He wants to be the ones that he created.
He had a part of. Was he in First Class?
I don't think so. No, he wasn't.
No. Well, fuck did he do?
But he was in Amazing Spider-Man, and that one was awesome.
That one was great.
Great.
That one was really good. I forgot which one it is, but there's another one. There's another one of the Spider-Man ones where he like says something to Peter, and it was great. And there's also like a deleted scene from the first one where he's selling like shades and shit or something like that on the sidewalk, and he's like, "Come on by on the X-Men wear them."
God, I love him.
Dude, he's so fucking awesome.
There's still that campaign going on to get our great, wonderful 60s Batman in the Batman Superman movie, Adam West.
Why don't they just give him a fucking part? A little. Have him just be in a scene.
God, something. We don't have much longer with him. Let's be honest.
The Hulk. They have that part where like Eric Bana's walking into the building or whatever, and it shows Stan Lee talking to Lou Ferrigno.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Just do something like that.
exactly. But I don't know what DC thinks. I don't know what Warner Brothers thinks. But I think Adam West deserves it because he's an iconic character as Batman.
He is.
He's one of my favorite Batmans. Take away all the it's not.
Well, you can't have Christian Bale cameo. His shit just get done.
Yeah.
You don't want to have George Clooney or Val Kilmer do it.
Yeah.
I guess you could do Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
Adam West would be your first choice because he was the fucking 60s Batman, dude. And, like, that's a very iconic Batman that still stands to this day. I'd rather watch that than fucking Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so since...
Cesar Romero.
Cesar Romero, sir. Oh, and, just for all you geeks out there, finally, the 60s Batman series has finally been released on DVD and Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah.
So you
gonna
can
get that
finally
shit,
get
dude.
all of them. You can see him fight a giant clam. You can see him fight the Eggman. Everything you want.
Make some
Get
terrible
that
puns.
and then watch the movie where he runs around with the bomb.
Yeah, you can see that on Netflix right now. Do it.
Do it!
Alright, so since Superman and Batman was moved to 2016, Warner Brothers had to go ahead and fill their date, and they put it with Peter Pan. And I don't know if I was looking forward to a live-action Peter Pan until I heard about the villain. Hugh Jackman will be playing Captain Blackbeard in Peter Pan.
Hook?
Captain Blackbeard.
It's Captain Blackbeard is the villain.
What?
Blackbeard the pirate? Like,
Okay, first off,
He's in like the Peter Pan
even in
stories?
the book,
I don't know. Is he?
Even in the book, it's Captain Hook.
Well, maybe they're saving Hook for something else because I think this is going to be a franchise. But they're
With
going
Blackbeard.
But Blackbeard might just be the first villain, and maybe they're saving Hook, but they're going for Blackbeard this time, and it's going to be
The
Hugh
reason
Jackman.
I watch Peter Pan things is to see Shmi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to get to see him.
Well, what about Hugh Jackman playing
Who's
a villain?
playing Peter Pan?
I don't know yet.
Some little blonde British kid, probably.
Do you remember when Jeremy Sumpter played
see.
Peter Pan?
Yes, I love Sasquatch Dumpling Gang.
Okay. I'm talking about Peter Pan, dude. My sister watched that movie forever. She watched it over and over and over again. So most of the time I had to sit there and watch it. Fucking hate that movie. Fairies aren't real.
Wait, what kind of fairies?
Like Tinkerbell. Fair
Alright.
game, fair game.
Alright, but would y'all be excited to see Hugh Jackman as a villain, though? That's what I'm stoked
I'm a
on
Hugh
now. That's the
Jackman
only reason I
fan.
want to see it. He's
But-
never really played a villain. Like John Lithgow, he was going as a good guy for all this time, and then he started playing villains, and that changed his career. Look, Hugh Jackman, he's making a game change right now.
I want to see an Al Capone biopic. Let's just throw that out there.
Dude, you are like the best person of showing off subject.
I'm done with Peter Pan. I like Hugh Jackman.
I'm done talking about what you're asking.
I host now.
I host.
Tyler Cass.
I've read the book, and I'm disappointed it's not Captain Hook, and that's just all there is to it.
All right. Well, then fine. Let's get to something else, you stupid fucker. Paul Rudd is Ant-Man, but not Hank Pym.
Yes, Hank Pym is...
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas will be Hank Pym, and then we're going with the Scott Lang story, which will be Paul Rudd, which is where... I don't know how they'll set it. I guess I'm hoping, his daughter gets a disease and he has to get the money for her.
I believe in Edgar Wright.
I believe in Edgar Wright all the way. He's had the script forever, since before Iron Man was out.
A lot of times when I say I believe in and then put someone's name, I'm also referencing Dark Knight.
I believe in Harvey Dent?
Yeah.
Do you know who Harvey Dent? Do you know who Edgar Wright is?
Do you know where Harvey Dent is? Do you know where Harvey Dent is?
But yeah, I mean, I have full faith in it, especially with Paul Rudd and now Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
Wall Street? I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
and Marvel's been so good at setting up their universe.
Yeah. And now that we have Thor 3 and Captain America 3 confirmed, they have those, since they're doing that, now that makes way to where they can take risks like Ant-Man and stuff, because they're going to make their money with those for sure.
I really want to see...
Let's talk about, speculations now, okay? Let's talk about speculation with Avengers 2.
Okay.
Joss Whedon, they've talked about how it's darker. It's still got, funny little Joss Whedon lines, and it's funny and everything, but it's supposed to be a little darker, and he's toyed with talking about deaths. Do you think they're going to kill Tony Stark?
I hope so.
That's a very big possibility.
He's going to be in 3 for sure. He's signed off for 3, so they can kill him in this one.
They can kill him in this one?
Yeah.
But bring him back in the third one somehow?
Hell yeah.
Huh.
The Tesseract or whatever. I don't know.
The Tesseract.
Fucking Infinity Stones. Who knows what... I don't know what they do.
We're going to find out.
Yeah, I mean... So, let's just say they can do whatever they want. Kevin Feige knows what he's going to do. They can kill him if they want. They're not going to kill their newest characters.
Scarlett Johansson could die because they're bringing in, what's the guy's name?
Falcon?
No. They had another...
Oh, another villain.
Villain son on.
Yes. And he will be a villain towards Nick
He's
Fury.
a guy that, he fought in the Nazi war.
Yeah.
He's like a leader of Hydra.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm trying to... Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the
He's
villain
in one of those Sergeant Fury comics I have.
Yes, sir. Tyler, what do you know?
He doesn't know shit, diddly.
Captain America!
Alright.
The Winter Soldier's going to be...
I'm done,
I'm
dude.
going to love it.
You're the Bucky of people.
Baron Wolfgang von Strucker
is the villain for Fury and Captain America in Avengers. Well, Ultron is the full villain for
And so,
everyone.
there's been speculation that, they might make Black Widow a fucking double agent. She's working for that dude.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
So she could die.
That just blew my mind.
They could go that way.
Damn.
That would be pretty fucking crazy.
I don't think they're going to kill Hulk. I mean, you can't.
Nah. The Hulk's not gonna die. I don't think they're gonna kill Thor or Captain America, obviously.
Yeah.
3 and 3. They're not gonna kill Quicksilver or
Scarlet Witch.
because they're bringing him in.
They're not going to kill Fury.
If Falcon's in it, they might kill him.
I don't think Falcon's in it.
No, I don't know if he's in it or not. But War Machine's in it.
Yeah, Don Cheadle's supposed to be in it, so
Or maybe he's Iron Patriot. I don't know.
he better be War Machine again. He was never Iron Patriot to fucking begin with. It
Yeah.
was Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
But, he could be there to see Tony Stark die or something.
Exactly.
And then go off on a rampage. That'd be the shit.
Dude, he just starts fucking shit up.
Machine guns firing everywhere, and he's like... just turning around in a circle.
Ultron's gonna have to have an army of some sort, probably. He's probably gonna make, a robot army.
Oh, yeah.
Like Hulk Buster.
Because you have a
stuff.
group of bad guys. They can't just, try and fight one guy. all at once. Well, I guess they could.
Yeah.
And he whooped their ass somehow or something. Do you still think that they're going to make Tony Stark Ultron's creator?
I think so. Well, what was the thing that Joss Whedon said? Did he say Ant-Man's not going to be in it at all, or Hank Pym's not going to be in it at all? Because he could be playing with us, like if he says Ant-Man's not in it at all, that could mean the Scott Lang Ant-Man's not in it, or Hank Pym just not being Ant-Man. And Hank Pym could be introduced in this, help create Ultron, and then we could get a little bit more of the guilt side for him for Ant-Man.
Huh. And he beats a woman.
Totally beats a woman.
Doesn't he do that?
Yeah, he slaps Wasp.
Fucking Wasp. Wasn't she supposed to be in the original Avengers movie?
Yeah, Joss Whedon, that's one of his favorite characters, and he wanted her, but they said Black Widow.
They should give Kitty Pryde. They should just give Kitty Pryde back to Joss Whedon.
Yeah.
Because he made her such a fucking badass. And keep fucking Ellen Page as her.
That'd be awesome.
She rules as fucking Kitty Pryde, dude. And have we talked about what's her face's basically her scene getting cut? I don't know her name, but the chick that plays she's Rogue.
Oh yeah,
her scene.
The woman from True Blood.
Yeah, the woman from True Blood.
Her major scene is cut, but I'm thinking since they're still putting her on the Empire magazines.
They had asked him that in an interview I just read not too long ago with Simon Kinberg, I think's his name, and then Bryan Singer. They asked since her scene got cut, is she still on the thing? And Bryan says something about well, yeah, her major scene got cut or something like that. And he's like, I'm hoping to include it on DVD, but he doesn't mean. He's like, that doesn't mean you still won't see her in the movie.
Yeah, I mean,
And then he said, but I'm still glad they included her in the covers.
She could still be just standing off to the side.
And I'm glad they did too, because they have a great view of her. She has her back turned and her butt's in those skin tight jeans. Those pants. They're basically X-Men yoga pants or some shit.
Me and you found out a little bit of interesting news today, or not today, but last week that blew our mind. Bob Kane's not the creator of Batman.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I don't know the guy's name.
Yeah, we shouldn't talk about his.
Well, no, we should because you can Google it, and there's a campaign going on for whenever that guy's birthday comes up. You can Google it all, or you can look up the not the latest episode of Fat Man on Batman with Kevin Smith, but the one right before it. You can find out more about it.
You look at the titles, I'm sure it'll tell you.
Yeah. So Bob Kane was not the creator of Batman.
Apparently not this. Yeah. There's this other guy who came up with Bruce Wayne. He came up with the parents dying.
Dick Grayson?
Came up with Dick Grayson. He came up with the Riddler, right?
Yeah.
Penguin. Mm-hmm. He came up with Batgirl, I'm pretty sure. Alfred.
Yeah.
All the main shit. Obviously not Bane, but a lot of the main villains.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Did they say that he came up with the Joker?
I believe he did.
Yeah, and he even had drawings and shit.
Yeah.
Because apparently he talked to Bob Kane about all this. And then Bob Kane apparently just walked into what it was called before, but eventually became DC Comics.
Yeah.
With just the name Batman and drawings. That's what he says, right?
Yeah.
So how did they get all the rest of the stuff eventually?
He kept on calling him over the years, and the dude just, he's a weak, like they said in the interview, he's a weak guy.
And so Bob Kane was just asking him, how's the story continue? And then he'd write it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god, dude.
Well, I mean, and Bob Kane would just, he handed it over to other writers, and, he had creative control.
Yeah.
And so pretty much the whole time he's just calling this guy. And getting everything. And, we,
up.
I always knew that Bob Kane was kind of a dick, but I never knew to this standard.
Yeah. And so, there's a petition or something
to go on to, because the Google thing, how it changes every day.
Yeah.
And you can click on it. They're trying to get it to where he represents the Batman's father, his actual daddy, on his birthday.
Huh. Yeah, so Joel Schumacher's a liar on that thing when he's like, this is Batman's daddy.
Yep, and Bob Kane's all, What do you think, Tyler?
That just blew my mind, dude.
I'm sorry, I just brought up Joel Schumacher, so I remember him saying, he's like, I know I did a bad thing with Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. He's like, but I want to give it to the fans. I want to show them that I feel like I need to give them the true Batman movie, so I want to do another one.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Oh my God, no! Please no! Never.
That's a nice coat, Tyler. When'd you get that?
This was my grandfather's.
Yeah, it looks like you pried it off his cold, dead body.
It's all okay.
It's just warm, man.
Was he emballed in that?
No.
No, was he emballed at all?
Embalmed?
Embalmed. That's what I said, right?
I said embalmed.
Ah. Pubic hair.
Yeah, I mean, he died.
Okay. Well,
They take out some of your organs.
They don't do that all the time, though. Some people don't do it.
Helps the body decay faster.
Jesus Christ. Okay, with the talk of dead grandpas, Tanner, what do you have to plug?
What do I have to plug?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you always put me on the spot.
Anything?
Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Alright.
X-Men Days of Futures Past. Peter Parker's finally coming back in the comic
Peter
books.
Parker is coming back in the comic books.
Huh. That.
April.
So Kevin Smith is right.
Dope.
Alright, any good reads?
Any good reads? Wait till Peter Parker comes back in Spider-Man in April.
Okay.
Other than that, I would say... No.
No? Any plugs, Tyler? Where can we find you on Instagram and Facebook and Twitters and whatnot?
You can find me on Instagram at Tool of Destruction and on Facebook at Tyler Radabaugh.
Oh, I've never said mine. You can find me on Instagram at Tanner Dynamite, all lowercase. And then on Twitter you can find me at _tan_man.
Tan Man.
Yeah.
Alright. Any good reads, Tyler?
Yeah, actually, one of my brother's battle buddies wrote a book called Afterworld.
Is he one of the ones that can take on Spider-Man?
Let's not go there. Yeah, his name's Brian McBee.
Did you write a book on how Obama would be impeached if he wasn't black?
We're not talking about this.
Oh, I just threw him under the bus. Everyone knows now.
Sorry, Tyler. But what's this book about?
It's just post-apocalyptic, kind of.
It's a fiction.
It's fiction. It's very good. I enjoy it.
Barbara Streisand.
Oh, it's published.
It's published. Yeah.
Oh, nice. What's the writer's name? Do you know?
Brian McBee.
Okay.
McBee.
What's the book?
Afterworld.
Afterworld.
Terry Brooks, the Shannara series, Sword of Shannara, First King of Shannara, Wish Saga Shannara. Just read Terry Brooks. Make sure you read some Tolkien. Throw some Star Wars literature in there.
Dr. Seuss. R.L. Stein.
R.L. Stein, yeah. Jack London, great writer. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
The guy that writes the
Sherlock.
Cow Dog.
The guy that right.
Julie B. Jones.
Judy B. Jones.
Are we just naming out like
Alright.
books now?
I'm gonna do my plugs.
Anal plugs.
Anal plugs are my plugs.
Butt plugs.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say that once again the website's coming soon.
Once again,
the YouTube is up. You can check out that stuff. We're gonna have skits coming soon. We got more podcasts coming. We're gonna have the one with Gus and Brian coming out. James Cordero and Eric Worm
Miguel.
Pagel. Pagel.
Oh.
I had to think about it, yes. Eric Worm Pagel, they're coming out with one which I believe is going to be called 2 Guys, 2 Blunts, and 2 Live Crew. They're coming out with one on the Geekers Network. I'm going to be coming out with another one. Tanner, are you going to start one?
I don't know.
Tyler, are you going to start one?
You want me to do what now?
Okay, Tanner's gonna be directing all the skits. I know that. Whenever we start filming those.
I'll have to wear my director hat.
And so yeah, those are all going to be coming out soon, and they're going to be all under the Geekers brand. And if you have anything that, like, if you're in our area, or if you just want to contact us and like get a part of this, you can. We're looking for anyone who's down to podcasts and who's down. Like, you don't even have to talk about just geek stuff. You just have to put our brand on it. And
we're going to talk to you about geek stuff.
Oh yeah, and you know you got to come and be a guest if you want to come be on the podcast. And as for my reads, I'm still reading this book. I don't know if I talked about it yet, but it's called The Juliet Society by Sasha Grey, the porn star. And,
does it say that on the book? Like, author Sasha Grey, the porn star?
No, but that's who she is. Or she was a porn star. Now she's an actress.
An author, obviously.
She's my favorite porn star of all time.
How big's her ass?
She has a ass, like, you know, the A size.
Okay.
It's real nice.
Play Yu-Gi-Oh!
What about her?
Do it. Just do it.
What about her tit size?
Tits are real nice.
What about her, like, her way with words?
She's really good at sucking a dick.
Like, you know, how's her authoring style?
Oh, dude, she's really... Okay, like, so the book is in, like... She describes it perfectly. It's pretty much Fight Club, but with sex. What it's about is... So all the richest men and stuff, what do they do on their free time? They go and they just fuck in the Juliet Society. They all go and meet up, and it's at different locations every time, and they don't really talk about it. But they go and they meet all these women there. And her character that she's writing about, you know, the narration, she becomes a part of the Juliet Society, and she's getting fucked by all these rich men, and there's just all this stuff going on. It's a real raunchy novel. Like, if anyone likes 50 Shades of Grey, which is shit, you would totally love this book because it's actually good.
Do they do anal in it?
Yeah.
Does she do anal in her movies?
Yeah.
Everybody likes a little bit of butt stuff.
Yeah. She's my favorite porn star of all time. I love her. I love hearing her talk. You can hear her on the Nerdist podcast. Like, she's just an amazing person to me. Everything that she says about the porn industry, about feminism, about her writing, it's just she's a smart woman.
Yeah.
And I think that women should look up to her.
Yeah. Smart woman and can suck a dick.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that women can still look up to porn stars.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
I look up to them.
I look up to them as well.
I look them up.
I look down to them too as well. When they're sucking the dick.
You fucked a porn star?
I wish.
All right.
The greatest thing ever.
All right. Well, so yeah, that's Geekers podcast. I'm Dustin Cernock.
I'm Tanner Battenfield.
I'm Tyler.
This is Tyler Radabaugh. So
Tyler Radabaugh, our host.
You'll find our host. You'll find his music coming out soon, hopefully. But remember, we're more geekers than you, and we hate you.
Yeah,
Go fuck yourselves.
Bitch.
Titties.
Bitch titties.
Fuck.